And let's go to Mercury Yaden for our introductions.
The following contest is a WWE ID Showcase. Introducing first, from Sacramento, California, Timothy Thatcher. And his opponents, from Mount Olympus, in perfect condition, the real life action figure.
And there you have it, folks. WWID Showcase, ready to go. Timothy Thatcher, Gall, the real-life action figure. Let's go.
The faithful picking sides, fully behind Thatcher. And here we go. We are underway, gentlemen.
Starting with a lockup. Here we go. Timothy Thatcher goes behind, and he's able to break those hands.
Both men looking to impress not only the RMP faithful, but they've got some big eyes on both of them right now.
Well, we saw Gal had talked about teaching a lesson to the teacher. Talked about Timothy Thatcher walking around wanting to teach. Well, he has a lesson for him tonight. We'll see how they match up. Pretty evenly matched up, but the experience obviously in the favor of Timothy Thatcher.
Gall has to bring his A game. World champion Gunther has said that Timothy Thatcher made him a better professional wrestler. That is the type of caliber of athlete that we're seeing here. Gall better keep that arrogance in check if he wants to pick up the victory here tonight.
I mean, just look at the physique of Gall there. I mean, he's not going to be, an easy night off for Thatcher as well. I think both of these men are ready to take each other to the limit. We're going to see that right here, right now.
He almost looks like a real-life action figure.
Hey,
imagine that.
An armbar applied by Timothy Thatcher. Back and forth they go. And a forearm right to the face of Thatcher, and a follow-up forearm. But Thatcher still with a European.
Nice offense there from Thatcher. Thatcher, again, over 20 years of experience.
and Thatcher had an opportunity to speak with him early on today. He says he doesn't wear knee pads because why would he put pillows over his weapons? And he was going to show that. He's going to put that on display for our Rocky Mountain faithful here at Aces Wild.
Very fair, and it's worked for 20 years, so why change it now?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And a big scoop, and a slam brings him down. In the middle of the ring, winds up, big elbow. Goes for the cover, we got one, and a 1 count.
Maybe a little overzealous going for that pinfall that soon. Oh,
look at that wrist lock.
Stretching out those tendons, stretching out the phalanges.
Really hard to wrestle if you can't grab. Working those fingers now onto the wrist. A lot of pressure going onto the shoulder there, but it looks like Gal might have got up into the fit. Now he's into the beard.
I mean, it's the detriment that comes with a beautiful beard. You got to take what comes with it when you have something like that on you.
It's kind of like professional football. If you've got the long hair that hangs down, that's part of your jersey.
And Timothy Thatcher in the mix here, but Gall he's got the advantage right now, but look at that reversal by Timothy Thatcher.
Staying on that arm, staying on the wrist. Now bringing it back the other way. Pressure brings it. Oh my goodness.
Trying to break his arm? I mean, that was vicious.
It's like he got him right on the elbow there, just stomped. The flat of the foot right across the elbow and right back to the arm. Brings it behind, rolls him through in that hammerlock position.
Thatcher focusing on the arm, smells blood in the water. He's maybe thinking submission.
Look at that, with a face like that, he has no problem getting himself in there to get into a dominant position.
Right on the finger. Oh my God! Fingers first into the canvas, and Timothy Thatcher is in complete control right now here in Golden, Colorado.
Have you ever jammed a finger before?
I have, not like that though.
4 fingers at once? That was awful. Oh my goodness.
It looks like Gall's got to kind of turning things around here. Momentum shift.
Forearm of his own to the face of Timothy Thatcher. Rips in, reverse.
Trying to shake off that pain there in the fist caused by Thatcher in that unorthodox offense.
Thatcher moves to that side headlock. A lot harder to fight that off when you've jammed 4 fingers.
Trying to get something here. Trying to get something going. Excellent reversal. Double shoulder attack.
Oh.
Look at that. Look at the strength of Gall.
Catches in midair. Here we go.
Gall had that smelled out. Oh, doing some squats.
Look at that. When you're in mint condition, there is no competition.
But it's not a good idea to try to show off when you're in the ring with someone like Timothy Thatcher, and it backfired on him quick. And now they're exchanging forearms and shots back and forth. Into the ropes goes Thatcher, and a reversal. Gall into the ropes, big hip toss.
He got some height on that one.
Here we go, 1, 2. You got 2 that time, Dean.
Not it, not quite the 3 count.
And right back to that arm, to the hand, to the wrist.
That's a sign of a true professional right there. Somebody who can focus in on one body part. He sees that Gall is struggling with that left arm, so we haven't seen Thatcher let off from that since the bell has rung.
Right back to it. What's he gonna do here? He's got him by the wrist and slaps it.
Wow.
I think he separated his shoulder there.
He's got to be. Ref needs to check on that. He's got to be hurt there.
Referee warning Thatcher to stay off of the throat. Meanwhile, just tearing at that arm.
I say Gall just wants him to stay off his arm. And a shot right there to the midsection. Thatcher back in control of this one. And another forearm to the chest. Ref trying to get him out of the corner. European again. This one. Tries to whip him across the ring into the other corner. The reversal. And a running forearm to the face of Thatcher. And another reversal. Back to the other corner. And another forearm.
This thing has been very evenly matched. Both men looking to impress, but
that was an awkward landing by Timothy Thatcher.
Oh, you're not going to make any friends doing that.
I don't think he's here to make friends here tonight, Dean. He's here to win. And he says he's 10, jacked, and ready to attack.
Check, check, and check, Tony.
Well, he's attacking right now. Timothy Thatcher was in pretty good control here throughout this matchup. Even at first, Timothy Thatcher was able to get the upper hand, but now it's all Gall.
I think flexing is a huge mistake.
He made that mistake once and it didn't work out. Better watch out. Showing off again. Again, there is a task at hand, and that task is Timothy Thatcher, and you can't distract from that to try to show off. Show off by winning.
A lot of eyes on this matchup here. If he picks up this victory, he needs to stay on to the attack. And it seems that what he seems to be doing right now.
Gets that boot right in the throat.
All eyes on Colorado. All eyes on Rocky Mountain Pro. 2 amazing WWE ID prospects here in the quarry.
Look at that. Look at this cover.
And we just talked about that. What are you doing? Just a foot and a flex, showing off. He thinks he's got this one well in hand. Going to get himself in trouble.
You think he really believed he could have made the pin there, or do you think he's just trying to get in the head of Thatcher?
I believe the latter, big jumping elbow. But why wouldn't you try to end this thing when you could?
That's it. Oh, kicked out.
A little bit better of a cover on that time, but still only able to get the 2 count.
Thatcher needs to figure out how he can mount some offense. Gall is really taking the lead here.
He stays on top. Thatcher showed a little bit of life there, but Gall able to shut him down with a couple strikes. Knee to the back, and he slows it back down. In complete control now. We know who the crowd here at the quarry is behind, and they're trying to will Timothy Thatcher to a position where he can get back in this thing.
You can hate on Gall all you want, but he has got Thatcher in the center of the ring. Thatcher is in a bad way right now.
Thatcher getting to his feet. Elbow right to the stomach of Gall. He wrenches that back in. Side headlock and a pick up.
Oh, there we go. That was the opening that Thatcher was looking for. Can he capitalize?
Belly to back connects.
This is the momentum shift that Timothy Thatcher's been looking for, and it could be it. We could see the tide turn. Here we go.
Only able to get one on that one. You saw how long it took him to get over there to make the pin attempt. And another European. Those have all landed just square. Right on Gall. Tries to fight back. Whip. Reverse. And he hit that hard. Right in the corner, and he's back down onto the canvas.
Seems like he really kind of hurt his back there, signaling to the ref that his back's hurt. But Gall going right back in the attack, relentlessly attacking. Ooh!
That is veteran ring awareness, even from his back. Thatcher is fighting.
Kicked him right in the hamstring. Oh, then he goes right back to it.
There is not an ounce of fear in Thatcher.
And Thatcher with the mounted strikes, trying to assert his dominance.
Yeah, Gall got right on top of there. Now, I think he started taking it a little more serious. Thatcher's not going away.
Thatcher looked like maybe he was trying to hook that ankle, go for a submission. Gall able to reverse it, keep himself in a standing position.
And this crowd letting Gall hear it. Grabs the ankle, does Thatcher.
Looked like he was trying to go for an ankle pick there, but Gall saw that one coming.
Sets him up.
What a suplex from Gall.
Nice suplex right in the center of the ring. Not going for the cover, though. He's gonna stay. Oh, no, he's doing push-ups.
Seems like a good time for some push-ups.
Well, one thing we can say throughout this match, this kid doesn't seem to learn from his mistakes, because every time he tries to do this, Thatcher starts coming back. And here we go.
There you go, another shot to the midsection.
And here we go. Both these competitors trading forearm shots, and big boot to the face, and out goes Timothy Thatcher on to the ground, almost right in front of us here.
Say what you want about the ego of Gall here and some of the things he's done that are ill-advised, but you gotta know, like, he has been in control now for several minutes, and every time it looks like Timothy Thatcher is getting back in this thing, Gall shuts him right back down. You gotta give credit where it's due.
I almost wonder if Thatcher was taking Gall lightly before stepping into the ring here. Gall again with that vicious attack, and there's that ankle pick.
Went right to it. Oh, man.
Oh, look at that. It's almost twisted all the way around.
And the torque on his ankle, on his knee.
This is where Thatcher is most dangerous.
But Gall able to reach over and grab. Is he choking him?
Referee Alex making sure. Oh, I think he broke his finger. Thatcher is unconventional, but as unconventional as he is effective.
And Gall trying to create some distance here. It looks like he's now look at that, he's baiting him a little bit. Got a kick to the midsection, series of forearm strikes to the face.
Fighting out of that corner. And another European. Every time Gall gets going, Thatcher throws one of those Europeans. 2 in a row, then a forearm, and now just back and forth they go.
Ducks the hit. What is this going to be? Oh,
what a DDT.
Wow, planting him right on the top of his head.
Gotta
Gentlemen,
be it.
1, 2, and oh my!
No way.
He could have done it if it wasn't such a cocky pin. I don't understand the game plan here.
Timothy Thatcher kicks out to continue on at 2. Gall can't believe it. Grabbing his hand there. You can see the damage that has been done to that left hand by Timothy Thatcher, and Gall just can't figure out, how do I put this guy away?
Crowd is behind Thatcher. They're coming alive. Thatcher, though, wrapped across that top rope. This is not good.
Clubbing blows across the chest.
He better be careful. He better be careful. Ref Alex is making the count. Could disqualify him here. He doesn't want to pick up the win that way. Does Timothy Thatcher.
Brings him back up into the ring.
Plants him right in the center of the ring. Capitalizing, hooking the leg. Here we go. 1, 2.
And another 2 count. Thatcher continues to fight on. Crowd's behind him here. And Gall wisely just grabs him, pulls him back down to the canvas. Gonna make him fight up. I mean, how tired is Timothy Thatcher at this point? He has taken a lot of punishment. Wise move there. by Gall to bring him back down to the canvas and force him to fight. But here we go. Speaking of fight, he's fighting back up.
This is Rocky Mountain faithful solidly behind Thatcher, getting into a vertical base.
Lefts and rights
Gall
to the ribs.
Not letting go of that head. Oh, look at that. Those shots to the forearm. Forearm shots to the forearm. I've never seen that before.
Right back to the forearm and wrist area. Just slaps right across the face. And to the left arm again. Snaps him down. What torque he had.
Trying to separate that arm from the rest of Gall's body.
Belly to belly suplex.
Use the ropes, a little momentum, we could have no. Oh, he stayed on the arm.
And Gall smartly grabbing his wrist so he doesn't lock in that arm bar, trying to get to that bottom rope to break the hold.
And he's able to get it. Referee starts the count.
Out of desperation, Gall makes it to that rope, makes the break.
You got to give it to Gall to have that awareness to keep that arm locked up, to grab that wrist so Timothy Thatcher couldn't lock that arm bar in all the way.
What a matchup we have here on Aces Wild.
Thatcher looking to bring in Gall over that top rope, and I think Gall might be trying to bring Thatcher over. Oh, could have been complete disaster.
What a shot. Open hand right across the left side of the face. And then a forearm and another forearm. Back and forth they go here on the outside. Clotheslines him back into the ring.
Oh my goodness, sends him right to the center of the ring.
Thatcher back in control.
Smells blood in the proverbial water.
These guys
are shot, my God.
We are witnessing what, oh, he brings him over. Hooks the leg.
Hooks the head, hooks the leg, 1, 2.
Reversal.
Back on that arm, goes Thatcher.
Oh, and he's got the armbar sunk in. Look how deep. How is Gall going to get out of this?
Nowhere to go. No ropes even near him. You see how Timothy Thatcher is cut up? And there it is.
That is it. Timothy Thatcher with an impressive victory.